Of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Cleveland Browns. The sun is shining on both of these teams. And off we go from Cleveland. Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Complete over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
19. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Sanders going to throw here on first. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. To return, Jerome Ford. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. That's complete, David Njoku. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Browns first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Get some space around midfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They've got a man in motion.
Let go!
Going to the ground again on first. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. It's the rookie out of UCLA, Brock, Carson Schlesinger, making the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go. Panther 60.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Third and short here. Sanders. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get it. 65. Cougar 19.
From the red zone on first. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He brings it in. And a stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they just get the play off. Has it in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return, Jerome Ford. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now start on the ground. It's Ford. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Browns first down. Offense up to the line fast. To the air on first down. Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready,
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
here we go.
They'll go. It's Sanders. He finds Njoku, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense in the hurry-up here.
19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Ford straight ahead. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Throws caught. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal. Offense to the line fast.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Mustang 19.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a second quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
18. And the Browns, 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Browns, 1st down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go!
On the give, here's Judkins. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger, 70
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready.
Throwing again here, Sanders. On a quick slant, it's Njoku. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Judkins up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
He fields it from the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Ready?
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And the Browns get there and take him down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Second and 20 at the 20-yard line.
That's excellent.
Ready, set.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack.
Ready, ready.
Sanders back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Okay, ready?
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Lasers this one deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get some late points and the lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Browns 14.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Hey, come on, set.
On first down, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Big strike downfield to Jeudy. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 10. 19 tight, 19 tight. Top 19, go.
They are throwing it again. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Cougar 19, Warrior 70, 18, Pioneer.
Sanders going to look to throw. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
3rd down run from Judkins. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout, and they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Have him gain about a handful there. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Ready? Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Dragon 60. Ready, ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Zone read, this is Judkins. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Another give to Judkins. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. The former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Let's go.
Sanders setting to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Browns 1st down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Browns football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard. First and 10 from the 32. To the air, Sanders. Middle of the field, taken in by Judy. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Here's Sanders now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw it. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Pat, 60 Maverick, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Buffalo 18, 60 Bobcats, 19 Lions, Trap 60, 79 Broncos, Panther 11, Panther, ready.
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Got him in. It's Njoku.